every single day. I know I'm not the best person in the world, but I do that every day, now I know my alma, always seek God. Um, so I wanted to share that with you guys. But some of the memories that I have were like the last year when my grandfather went away last year, went home to heaven. I know I was told that I'm going to do my best to try to be with you as much as I can and gather everybody to play bingo as much as I can, because just like Clyde said, our Inang loved to play bingo. And last year on her 90th birthday, we went to Arizona to my Uncle Joey's house, and we ended up playing bingo till 2 o'clock in the morning. And we kept playing and playing, and everybody was starting to fall asleep except for her. She was like completely wide awake, and she was the oldest one out of everybody, so it was pretty amazing. But another thing, also, the last like 4 or 5 months, I know Inang started sleeping over at my dad's house, where I stay at also. And I had a chance to talk with her, conversate with her a lot more while my dad gave my Uncle Claro some rest, because I know Uncle Claro watched her 24 hours, and I'm so thankful for that, for having Uncle Claro to be able to watch our grandma that much, and also Uncle Joey, all the times that they did. I just lost my train of thought. Sorry. Where's that? Where's that? Oh yeah, our conversations with my grandma. Yeah, so this one morning, she's already awake, getting ready to go to church. She's doing the same thing what CJ said, like, why are you not up yet? You're supposed to be up already, getting ready for church. And so I got up, as she was getting ready, I started talking to her about God. It's like one of my favorite things to do with was talk about God. And I asked her, I was like, hey, what's your favorite Bible verse in the Bible? What's your favorite scripture? And then she was sitting down, and when I asked her that, she stood up like right away and then recited John 3:16. And with her beautiful Filipino accent, she said it word for word. For God so loved the world, and that was like one of my favorite parts. And right after she said it, we just smiled back at each other and had to give her a high five, because it was a pretty cool moment. And then another one of my favorite moments was when we went to. This one's a funny moment. So for Mother's Day this year. I forgot what the place was called. It's kind of like a kicker crab. I don't know if you guys know what that is, but it's like shrimp and crabs and crawfish. And my grandma has to watch what she eats. And my dad told me, my grandma was sitting right next to me, and my dad told me to watch what I give her. And because we ordered some Cajun fries and garlic noodles, and my dad told me, like, don't give your too much, because that's not that good for her. But as soon as my dad looked away, my grandma would start giving me these little elbows like this. And then when my dad looked away, I'm sorry guys, but I gave her some more and more. So, but yeah, I'm sure everybody loves her just like I do. I'm gonna miss her so much, and I wish I could have spent more time with her. And but at the same time, knowing I know I'm gonna miss her here on earth, but my faith in Christ knows that she's. I know she loves Jesus, and I know she's home, and I know that's where I'm gonna go, and that I'm gonna do my best to just continue sharing my faith with everybody, because at the end of the day, that's what we need. We need Jesus. So, thank you guys.
Thank you for the beautiful tributes. Right now we'll hear a special number from the boys. Yeah, you've heard several times mentioned that one of Auntie's Joyce was singing, and I think she passed on her love for music to all of her children and grandchildren. And so now we hear from the boys. I don't know who the boys are, but they're the boys. And they're coming up.
We had a private viewing last night, but that's actually our practice. So we'll be singing tonight. It should be better than last night.
I think you know this song. You heard it before when you were growing up in the Philippines. So we want you to come and join us. And if your children wants to take a video, that's fine.
Wonderful. It was more like the men, not the boys. That's awesome. Okay, right now I'm sure that there are stories floating out there you would like to share about Auntie, Inang, and Grandma. And so now we're going to open the microphone to anybody who would like to pay tribute to her tonight. And you are welcome to come up, and I think I can go up there. Can I do that? So they don't have to come up here? Or maybe so maybe we can just pass the microphone so you can stay wherever you are and you don't have to come up. But that would be wonderful if you can share something, a memory or a good story about Auntie or a tribute.
May bang Rabida ni Gabsa. Hindi inasnak ni Manong Klaro nga salita ko na. manjak mapainat mo na. Iyam katay, ang pumapagilan kapsat umahin nagsarita. Kapulti, kinilbag, iti, may sangainang ko, may sangat pabagis ko, kin may sanga antik. Makiktot kay siguro kapsat, no apay nga talo. Kasi istoryana, inang coconut, from the Pilipinas, ni Inang Eliang, inang tiawag ko kanya. Anti ko na, takabagis ni amang ko. Kabsat ko kuna, tagilulog idi nga Pedro Bitaw inadap na. Isa nga kabsat ko. Amo yung kabsat ni Inang Eliang o nagsaya at ngayon na. Tay sunay, paay natin. Adong ayat na kanya. She cares for me. She loves me very much. Nadati ka sa pulak di Pilipinas. Di nang Eliang, may salang sa o. Ipaay na kanya. Ni nang Eliang malagit ko. Namumuara. Nawanak pirag-i, mapanan, hininang ko. Damagan na Francine ay nanili. Ito na ni Inang awan pa. Amuyo, ni Inang Eliang, hanga makapurog, aging ganan na makita na sumagpita. You see, panagayat na kanya ni Inang Eliang. May sangang kumalipatan ni Inang Eliang, 5 o'clock, itibiga. Napanag si Mary gitawa, duwada kini amang kiadis. Dinabiyag pa yung amang kiadis, duwada. Nakaparinto mo nila nga duwa. Amuyo, ang karkararan da. Katinangit ko nga nagan ko. They are praying for me. Nga madaan at kumait, inapintas nga biyag. So nga nagsaya, hindi na iya. May sabay, awanak ka na kayo dito kakabsat nga nagkatader. Nga nagapukin inang ko ngayon. Kaya suna iti ng petisyon at lumakumayag dito Amerika. And that's true, rin kataway nga support doon ka. So nga, nagsaya at unay ninang, ilang kanya, impaay na aming layat na kanya, impakita na aming layat na kanya. Iso nga inang Eliang, awan kamanan, doon itinapangkan doon makita, itinapik, mapisikalan na bagi. Yung tik ayat mo, ngayon pakita, adong ayat mo, ipakita ka niya. Ikat naman inang, kanina yung titipusok. Katikat ang nakulmas palipatan. Once again, Inang Eliang, I love you so much, and I won't forget you.
Salamat, Eli.
I won't say much. I have just two fond memories of Auntie Eliang. My name is Brad, and I'm one of the Venezuela boys, and also Auntie's favorite. Right. I can say that because when I was growing up in the Philippines, I believe I was like 6 years old, 7 maybe. She would go to back to Manila, and she would look for me and says, "Hey, Patring, where's Jeffrey?" But then my name back there is Jeffrey. I came to America and I found out my name is Bradley. Anyway, so she said, you know, where's Jeffrey? She said, "Oh, running around somewhere." She's asking if he wants to come with me to Manila. So she would bring me to Manila, catch the bus. You know, and it wasn't even an air-conditioned bus. You know how far that is from Tabuyok to Manila. It's like maybe 4 or 5 hours ride. But Auntie took me over there to Manila, go to Lunita, ride those the Ferris wheel, and she just would take me all over Manila. And I was like 6, 7 years old, and I will never forget that. And the second thing that I remember about Auntie was she saved my life. Here we go. One day when Dad and I was in Oraneta, our city there in Tabuyok, and where we live. We had a jeep back there, and